Welcome back. Almost 300 law enforcement teams and support crews converged on Pahrump over the weekend in the annual Baker to Vegas Relay Cup Challenge to support the families of fallen officers.
We're having the Baker to Vegas run. It's the 32nd year, and Jim Carnell has been in charge of it 22 years with the Moose, and I've been here 21 years.
And that's for our Pahrump location here. Can you tell me who started the race?
Chuck Foote and his friend that were LAPDs, and they used to go to Death Valley. But then several years ago, well, 21, 22 years ago, they turned it at, what's the little town over there that I'm trying to... Shoshone, and brought it this way, and it's been very successful.
And this is a fundraiser, isn't it?
Well, yes, for the police department, for survivors from families and different things like that.
Yeah. Fallen officers, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then LAPD's been kind of the one of the top teams, hasn't it? For many years, they have such a large department.
Right, and not only that, the first and second are like a minute and a half apart. I mean, it's a doggy race at the end.
Nye County's running this year?
Yes, they are. They're back this year.
It's a relay race, right?
Yes. Now, this year on some of them, most of them are 6 miles, but going up and down hills, some of them are 4, some of them are 8. It depends on, whether you're going uphill or downhill.
There's a little bit of an issue on the Vegas side because of the construction, isn't there?
Yes. In fact, this year we had to buy 100 flashlights because the follow cars will not be able to stay with them. They'll either have to go fast and get ahead of them or wait until their runner is through all the construction.
So we see runners coming around town, through town around 5:30. What time will they end?
Oh, it was supposed to be 5 o'clock, and the first one got here at 5:20, and some of them take 23 hours to run, but I would say we should be done here approximately 3:30.
Where's it ending?
It ends at the Hilton Hotel in Las Vegas.
And so for more information, I know they have a great website on the Baker to Vegas runs. People can find out more, find out about all the law enforcement. There are so many teams. Do you remember how many teams are running this year?
274.
Now here is this week's Senior Tips.
Welcome to Health and Safety Tips for Seniors. This week, Shelley McCann is here with her dog Tucker to talk about the importance of pets for seniors. Shelley, what are the different ways that pets can help seniors?
Pets do a lot of good for seniors. They help with their blood pressure. They help with any levels of anxiety to keep them calm. If a senior has a dog, it can give them an opportunity to get up and get dressed every day to take the dog for a walk, take the dog to the dog park to socialize. And if they have a very mellow dog and they're willing to put the time in to have their dog become a therapy dog, they have the chance to take their dog to visit sick people or the elderly in hospitals, nursing homes, oncology centers, etc. So it gives the senior a focus other than him or herself.
Are there animals that you think lend themselves to be a better pet for seniors specifically?
I would say probably dogs and cats, although I'm very biased in those areas. I live in a senior community, and the majority of our residents do have dogs. In fact, I have multiple dogs. But if you want a fairly low maintenance type of animal, then certainly cats are the way to go.
And they provide that same relaxation.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Shelley, for sharing your valuable information. This is Tonya Brum reporting for KPVM News 46.
A local team takes a prestigious title for the first time in Pahrump. We find out more in today's Week in Sports.
Week in Sports is brought to you by Jason Ernest at Mountain West Lawyers and Wolfenstein Construction. The AYSO girls U10 soccer team, the Pahrump United, has been taking their tournaments by storm. This weekend, the Pahrump team traveled to Arizona. The girls first beat out Hillsborough, California's team 8-1. Then in the championship tournament, they took Downey, California in overtime 3-2, making the Pahrump United the Western State champions, the first time Pahrump has taken this title. Professional bull riders 22-year-old Mason Lowe picked up his first Build Ford Tough Series victory of his career with a win at the 20th Ty Murray Invitational in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Lowe closed out the weekend with a 90-point ride on Bruiser. He is now the 10th ranked bull rider in the world standings. The tour will take a week off and resume on April 1st. CBS will broadcast the 15-15 bucking battle on Sunday, April 3rd at 11:30 a.m. Round 3 in the championship round will be aired on CBS-SN Sunday, April 3rd at 5 p.m. Thank you to Judge Margaret Whitaker for this report. Jurors in the Hulk Hogan sex tape case ignored a plea for mercy today and added another $25 million to the $150 million they already awarded the ex-wrestler Hulk Hogan. The jury deliberated nearly 4 hours before deciding on the punitive part of the case. Hogan had sued Gawker, founder Nick Denton, and former editor A.J. Delario for violating his privacy by posting a snippet of a sex tape. The 6 jurors said that Gawker was liable for $15 million in punitive damages, and Denton was liable for $10 million. Delario was found liable for an additional $100,000. This has been your Week in Sports. I'm Noah Began for News 46.
So it's getting pretty chilly and windy out there.
I know, coming out for news, and the wind's blowing a little bit, clouds are coming around. We've been really spoiled with these warm days we've been having, but hopefully more on the way. We'll have your weather on the other side of the break.